This is what they call a popple. So this is going to be my point number 1. And the popple, I can actually do a couple of things. So very simply, I'm going to come over here and change the border of the popple. I can make it blue or any other color I see over here. I can also change the text. I can make it smaller, or I can make it larger. I can make it centered, left, justified, all sorts of different placements. I can also draw pictures in the point 1. So for instance, if this was going to be point 1 and this was going to be the beginning of a story, let's say I was talking about the witch's hat, or Freytag's pyramid as we call it when we get older in English class, we could talk about the fact that this is going to be the setting over here. And I can change again the text over here very simply and just say setting. The really neat thing about this is that I can take this popple and I can drag it anywhere on the screen I want. I could also expand it by dragging out from any of the arrows in any direction I'd like. I can add new popples by clicking any of these little gray circles around the popple. So let's say I want to add one over here. Now I have a new popple. Okay, so let's get started over here. Again, I could take the drawing and again do the same type of drawing, but now point over here. And this would be, of course, the inciting incident. So I can add that as text. And of course, if I was doing this with a class, you can actually have examples from stories that the students were reading, or you can give an example of a story that they had already read. Notice how this is linked together. So I can take these and I can drag them around, and I can move the placement however I want. I'm going to show one more example, and over here what I'm going to do is click on a popple to the top, and I'm going to add it over here. Now notice I'm creating the witch's hat. If I wanted to see more of the screen, I could simply go over here to the top left and zoom out. So now I can create an actual witch's hat using these popples. And it really is a great way to show visually what's going on in the story.